Now, I don't like, I just got done doing a video on this man who was SA'd by his stepmother and he got her pregnant and it was terrible, right? And his dad, like, it's crazy. You guys go watch it if you haven't seen it already. But right after I saw that video, I came across this video and it made me upset to no end to listen to this. And I could be wrong about this and I will fully accept that. But the way that how often I come across men who claim to have been abused when they were younger, sexually abused by a woman, and how they typically use it to like weaponize, they weaponize it against women who were abused by men. And they do this like, oh, like, well, nobody's talking about us getting da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's the wildest shit ever. Like, I'm like, bro, you not just stop. Just stop, man. That shit is terrible that you went through that. But why are you weaponizing it to hurt, to beat, to punch down on another group of people? I don't understand.
When I was 5 years old and my babysitter had me eat her out as a child, that's molestation. That's something that I was forced to do. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know that that was going to happen to me. She had me suck on the titty, and then you realize when you talk to a lot. I was talking to a friend yesterday. You realize that a lot of boys, the first time we had sex or was touched on or was messed around was our babysitter, older 13, 14, 15, 16, 17-year-old girl. They see you a cute little boy, and the first thing they say, oh, you so cute, you gonna be my boyfriend. They say that. But nobody ever pays attention to that. That's different. That is a different thing in a different genre, in a different kind of swag that some women allow to happen because y'all like, I got a cute little boy, look at him, he's so cute. And your homegirl be like, yeah, he is cute. And in her mind,
Why? And this is what I was saying. Why? How is this a woman's fault? I mean, like solely the mother's fault. Why isn't this both parents' fault? Where is the dad? Like, just that's what I'm like. Here's what I'm saying. It's when I hear this, like in this way, the way that he's framing it, that's why I say it sounds like he's just trying to weaponize it to like beat up on women, like to be on this, like, well, women ain't perfect. Like, it's, you know what I mean? Like, I've heard this before. It's just really weird. Like, okay, you were abused by a woman, that or a girl, you know, this is a girl did it to you, right? Fucked up, terrible. I'm not, like I said, that's terrible. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that part of it. I do have questions though as to why you're bringing it up now to talk to mothers, women specifically. Why aren't you talking to parents? Why aren't you talking about adults? Why aren't you talking to the abusers? Like, I don't know. All of this is off. It don't smell right. It don't pass the smell test of a man that is like, has like isn't proud of this, right? I'm sniffing around and I'm getting he's proud of this because the reason why it's not taken seriously is because of men. It's seriously because of men. If out of the two groups, who would take this more seriously? Women or men? Mothers or fathers? Mothers. Mothers, without a doubt. If a man molests a girl or boy, the man will feel violated by the man. No doubt about it. He'll be like, oh, I got to kill this motherfucker. Da, da, da. It ain't, to me, it's not necessarily about protecting his son or his daughter. It's more about the man's ego. A man hurt a man. Okay. If if a woman molested a girl or molested a boy, the man's not that mad. The man's not that mad. Depending on the age of the boy, he might not be mad at all because Lil Boosie said that he was going to pay some older woman to sleep with his then teenage son, his young teenage son. And that's how a lot of men get down. A lot of men think like that. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying Boosie is representative of all men. He does represent, I think, to some degree, most men, though. Most men are cool with that shit. If you ask most men about a 16-year-old boy sleeping with a 25-year-old woman, a 30-year-old woman, I think he is going to think that 16-year-old boy is lucky. That's how he's going to think about that. So it's men's fault that these children aren't protected. It's men's fault that this stuff isn't ridiculed and ostracized, and these people aren't, criticized and vilified publicly because of men, because men run cover for dangerous men. Now, I get in this scenario, he's describing a woman doing this to him. That's what, I get that. That's the individual doing it, though. And if we're going to do that game, we already know that there are far more male child molesters and rapists than there are female child molesters and rapists, right? So that's not the point. The point is that individual made that choice to molest you, and they need to be held accountable. That's not what you're talking about, though. You're talking about how the other people handle it, how the mother handles it, not how the father handles it, how the mother handles it. Because when those same men also be saying stuff like, my son gonna be fucking all y'all daughters. I feel bad for y'all daughters. Hide y'all daughters. My little son gonna be fucking all y'all little daughters. I literally just saw a man tweet that out 2 days ago. So I don't want to hear from men talking about how women or how mothers are protecting it. No. Parents don't protect kids, right? Parents don't protect kids a lot of times because parents don't see kids as human beings, right? Typically, the first abuser of a child, the first bully of a child is their parent, mom or dad, typically, right? So parents don't protect kids. But to act like for 1 second, this is like something that mothers need to address, and this isn't something we need to address on a societal level, it's just asinine. It's disingenuous. That's why I think that he is weaponizing this shit now, because listen how he's even talking about it. Yeah, I sucked on the titties and da-da-da. I'm not saying he couldn't have unpacked. I'm not saying he's not traumatized by it, but I'm reading his body language. It doesn't seem like, it seems like he's proud that this happened to him.
She like, in a few years, 15 years, I'ma smash a kid. And that's what happens to a lot of women. And y'all don't know that, but I remember a woman saying that in front of my mom when I was younger. I think I was in the 5th grade, 6th grade. And the lady she was cool with, she was like, damn, you fine? You gonna be my boyfriend when you get older? My mom was like, bitch, you better not ever say that to my son. Whoop de whoop. She was like, I was just playing. She's like, I don't play
that. That's what I'm saying. I'm not denying that type of stuff. I know that type of stuff happens. I witnessed it as well as a boy. I had a lot of women say that. Women say that about my son. Oh, he's going to be a heartbreaker. Boy, a man just said that, by the way, as well. Oh, man, when that nigga, hey, man, when your son get older, woo, that nigga, he going to get all the ladies. He going to get all the girls. And I was like, nah, he not. He not going to be like that. I was like, I'm not raising my son to be like that, right? That's what people think like that. And why is that? Why do you think that is? You don't think that has something to do with misogyny? Even when y'all don't understand how misogyny plays a role in all of this. And you don't understand how this culture that we foster. Men are at the basis. We're at the foundation of all of this. Hold the women accountable too. Yes. The woman that molested you, yes, hold her accountable. The woman that said, I'm gonna fuck your baby when he's older, yes, hold her ass account. Absolutely. But I'm talking about trying to cure it. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm talking about. I'm saying, where did they get that from? Where did they get that from? Where did they feel? Why do they feel comfortable saying that? I'm telling you that shit is from misogyny. I know this blowing y'all mind. How? It's a woman talking. Yes. Yes. That's where they got it from, though. That they felt like they could say that stuff. The dehumanization of children is the basis of misogyny. The dehumanization of women and children is at the basis of misogyny. So when you don't see people as human beings, things like this will happen. That's all I'm saying. So if you want to cure it, sir, you should be fighting against misogyny. You're fighting. You want to highlight the smallest part about this equation. You want to focus on you want to focus on the symptom and not the disease. Let's focus on the disease, man. The disease is misogyny, which breeds rape culture, which makes people also misogyny, which breeds contentment for children. That's where it comes from.